Audio Jungle.
Alright, we're not doing that today. This is the full movement guide for Roblox rivals. If you're still walking around like it's a roleplay game, this is your wake-up call. I'm covering everything, from basics like slide canceling, to advanced stuff like satchel jumps, cliff slides, ramp tech, and more. Doesn't matter if you're new or you've been playing for a while, you're gonna learn something here, so let's begin. Let's start with slide canceling. First off, stop walking. Seriously. Slide canceling is your main movement tool. All you do is hold control to slide, then jump to cancel it. Repeat it over and over, that's how you move around the map. It's way faster than walking, it makes you harder to hit, and it should just be your default movement from now on. If you slide cancel while going up a ramp, you'll get launched. It's a clean way to get height or reposition quickly.
Audio Jungle.
Now let's talk cliff sliding. This one's kind of broken. When you slide off a small ledge, even just a tiny elevation, your slide carries way more distance. It's called cliff sliding. It works on any map with stairs, ledges, boxes, whatever. The moment you drop off a surface mid-slide, your momentum gets multiplied. Now let's look at slide strafing. When you're in a gunfight, the last thing you want to do is stand still. Slide strafing is just slide canceling left and right, but in a way that's hard to predict. Slide left, slide right, maybe right again, then cliff slide out when you're reloading. Mix it up. Don't move in a pattern, or people will read you instantly. Next, nod A jumps. There are a bunch of ways to use them, but I'll show you two easy ones. First spot. Throw your grenade at this angle, run up to the ramp, and slide. It sends you flying. Second one's over here, same idea. Once you get the timing down, these are really consistent. Great for pushing at the start of the game as you are hard to hit. Now advanced slide strafing. Find two walls with enough space between them. Start slide canceling between them, but instead of short hops, you want to cancel right before hitting the wall. This keeps your momentum up, almost like a cliff slide. And you can chain it, left, right, left, whatever. You'll be way harder to hit. Let's talk about the jump pad. Jump pad is pretty underrated, but if you place it in the right spot, and you pair it with fists, daggers, or bow, you can chain a double jump and fly across the map. It's not just for trolling. You can use this to snipe or just to mess with people. Be careful though, this can easily be caught with a grenade or your opponent can always know where you are. Now quick melee. Quick melee lets you instantly switch to your melee and back. With fists, double jump, press F, jump again, and it'll auto-switch back to your gun. With scythe, press F, look where you want to go, and right-click. Use it to move quickly, dodge, or reposition during fights. Next, crouch cancel. If you're in the air, maybe from a mine, or a ramp jump, and you crouch mid-air, it cancels your upward momentum. It can throw off your enemy's aim, especially mid-fight. You can use this during slide cancels or ramp jumps too. Now satchel jump. Satchel's underrated now that it's been nerfed, but it still has one of the best movement techs in the game. If you pair it with fists and quick melee, you can launch across the map almost instantly. Or just hit G for quick utility, right click, and get a clean boost. Even Tankra uses it. Honestly, I could make a full video just on satchel movement. Let me know if you want that. Now chainsaw jump. If you slide cancel up a ramp with chainsaw, you get a nice boost. But if you jump just before hitting the ramp, you can
gives you more forward momentum instead of height. Be careful though, people will predict chainsaw rushes and shut you down with a grenade or pre-aim. Here's a secret tech, wall boost. You run into this square wall and spam jump to bonk your head. That gives you a small boost. Then quick melee to trigger your double jump. If you time it right, you can reach high ground without a ramp or scythe. Definitely not easy. You might rage a bit. But it's good if you want to outplay people who expect you to take the ramp. Last one, subspace drip mine movement. Drip mine is actually solid for movement, especially with chainsaw. You can trigger it mid-slide or mid-fight and get a burst of speed. making you harder to track. If you're on mobile with aim assist, this combo's kind of busted. You can slide, dodge, and still hit headshots easily. That's all the movement tech I've got for now. If I missed anything, drop it in the comments. I actually reply to people. Like and sub if this helped you out. This guide took a while to put together, so I'd appreciate it. And hey, if you're still walking after watching all of this, yeah, we need to have a talk.